Hey everybody, my name is Shalette. This is my very first ever YouTube video here. I don't even really know where it is that I'm trying to go with this or what it is I'm really trying to do. I'm just going to start it. I'm just going to do it. Today, I started my log journey for the fourth time. Yeah, literally for the fourth time. I got defeated in my first few attempts to do so. I guess at that point it really wasn't time. I really felt in my spirit this go around, even though I said I wanted to wait before I did them again, because I'm determined to have me some locks, okay? Because I could already see myself with them, okay? And I'm going to do it. So, yes, I just finished locking it not too long ago. Yep. Yep. Did it myself. Sat down in my mirror and watched some videos on YouTube and sat here for a few hours and just got to twist and got to twist and got to twist. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but they're pink. I had a burgundy fro. Well, I had my crown dyed burgundy. And I caught myself putting a black rinse on top of it about 2 weeks ago to try to get rid of the burgundy color, although it showed through a little bit. And I decided I wanted to dye my hair back blonde. And ended up with blonde roots, golden roots rather, and strawberry ends. I didn't know how I felt about it in the beginning, but when my hair dried and it was like in my fro, and I was just like, okay, this is kind of cute. So I'm just going to rock with it. I'm just going to grow and go with it. We're just going to go ahead and go with it. You know, I didn't mean for it to turn out that way, but it is actually kind of cute. So it is what it is. It's just going to be what it is, and we're just going to work with it. I started my vlogs, my first set, back in 2012. And oh my God, I was doing all kind of foolishness with those locks. I'm telling you. People was like, wash your hair with apple cider vinegar. I was doing that. And all baking soda washes and putting just all kind of foolishness, child. And when I tell you those things was pop, locking, and dropping, they was just pop, ping, 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 ping. Just, I was tired about it, and I cut them off. And I was like, you know what? I'll wait. So then I tried it again in 2015. Yeah, it was about 2015. I tried it again. No, 2014. I tried it again. I was like, you know what? I just couldn't get my size, my nape of my neck. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll lock the whole head. And then this junk right here keep coming loose. This keep coming loose. This will be locked. And I'd be tired about it. I get frustrated. Like, you know what? Put it up in the ponytail, go to the barber, go ahead and just cut this part right here. I don't need it. I don't need this part. And by the time they finished cutting it, it was cute because I was getting my designs, cutting in and putting them up and everything like that. But down, I didn't have the look that I wanted. I didn't. But when they were pinned up and I had my haircuts and I had, you know, the designs cut in them, you couldn't tell me I want cute. You could tell me. You could tell me I want cute. Okay? You can tell me I want cute. But there was a way that I wanted them to look into fall when I did decide I wanted to wear them down, and I just was not getting that look. So I tried it again. Same thing. End up cutting the sides off again, doing my undercut. But child, it was like I had this right here. That's all the locks I had was from here on around here. Didn't give me the thickness that I wanted. So I said, you know what? Cut them off. Went to my homegirl, Trinique. Styles by Trinique. Shout her out. She's amazing. She started me off with, what I do? Lock extensions. Yeah, I did some lock extensions. Again. Here, boy, when I tell you, they were just sliding off. Sliding off. And I was just like, you know what? these edges and the nape of my neck were just refusing to allow me to be great. So again, I went and got a cut. And guess what happened? This side was short. I mean, it was cute now. She took very good care of my hair. It grew very beautifully. I had a very nice set of soft locks, but it still wasn't going to be the thickness and the look that I desired or how I saw my locks. So I cut them off again. I did. And I thought I was going to wait a little bit longer, let my hair grow out a little bit more, have a little bit more length to it before I started it again. But I really felt pressed in my spirit to just go ahead and start this journey. So I did. But this time, I took myself to the barber first. So I went to the barber first and let him cut it and then lock it. So I can go ahead and get rid of my problem area and just work with it like this. And I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I really do. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make me a YouTube video about my lock journey. And I'm going to make it through. I made it to 1.5 years last time. Baby, we're going to go all the way. We're going to go all the way this time. We're going to go all the way this time. And I would like for you all to go along and follow me on with this thing. And if there's any tips, any advice anybody wants to give, I'm open to hear about it. What else am I going to be talking about on here? Who knows? I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go with it. To express myself. Have somebody else to talk to other than myself. Yeah. Other than myself. Because I do have a habit of talking to myself. So, you know, I don't know if it's a Virgo thing or an only child thing or what, but I feel like who else better to get advice from than myself. So anyways, so yes, yeah, so that's about it. I'm definitely on a path and I'm just excited to see where everything's gonna go. I'm on a spiritual journey. It's something new for me. I grew up in the church, raised Church of God in Christ, and in 2015, I stepped away from it. I stepped away from it because it didn't really resonate with my spirit anymore. I felt like God was so much bigger than me putting it in a box and saying that this is, I don't know what happened. I think I was being too handsy and I touched something and I cut my video off. But I think I was saying that I didn't want to put God in a box. And I felt like God was too big to just say that it was just confined to this one faith, this one belief, this one understanding. And then that's it. And everybody else who don't believe in it, you're going to hell. You know, that no longer set well in my spirit. I felt like, who am I to say what God is or what God is to somebody else? What is God to me? What would I know about God if I didn't grow up in the church and I wasn't taught these things and I wasn't given a religion? What would I know? If I was a baby and just existed and nobody ever told me about God or what God was, how would my relationship with this being unfold and how would it be? And I really wanted God to just take me back to the basics. Just take me back. You know, I don't care about what anybody else believes. If it works for you, by all means, do your thing. But I wanted to find out for me who and what God is and what it is for me and my part in being co-creator with the Creator. So all of this is just symbolic to that. And I'm just really excited to see where things go. I know I cried like a baby. Oh my God, I did. I cried. I struggled with it. But I really came to terms and came to an understanding and came okay with it. And I'm open. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not closed off. I'm not narrow-minded. And I understand that there is so much out there. God is so big and God is so vast. And there isn't just one way to connect with your Creator. There isn't. But I really genuinely feel like whatever works for you, whatever works and resonates with your spirit and your soul, with your being, that helps you transcend this, help you elevate, help you evolve as a being, I say go with it, go for it. And it's not about anybody else. And what I've learned is really it's not about anybody else. I mean, even if I look at the so many denominations, even within the Christian faith, it's because everybody didn't agree. You know what I'm saying? They didn't agree. I agree it's faith without works, or no, it's this, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is. And everybody started their own denomination, or denominations were started based off of somebody else's own understanding and their own relationship with whatever they were getting from the scriptures. And you have people that agree with you, and then you go boom, now you got your whole nother denomination. So from that, and seeing that, and studying my own religion, and really getting down to the root of it, and just, you know, and it's amazing when you ask God for something, he shows up. And it was just people were coming in my path, dropping DVDs on my lap about the Matrix, and just, I mean, just all kind of stuff. Just a whole wealth of information started to just flood through. And it took me a while to process and to digest these things, to where it got to, this is just between my relationship with my creator, is my relationship with my creator, and nobody else has to understand. Nobody else has to agree with it, because at the end of the day, I'm not dying with you, and you're not dying with me. Even if we died at the same time, we're still going to meet two totally different fates. So it doesn't even matter. So that's what I go with, and that's what I'm rocking with. And I stumbled across astrology, which is pretty cool, when I actually pulled my own natal chart and just read it, and was just like, wow. And then I went to Coach Khayr and actually had a reading done with him, and just really just got a wealth of information. And even all of the things that were prophesied to and talked to me about within the church, even when I went to go get my natal chart read, or sat down and spoke with him, and it's like everything still came full circle. Everything still came full circle. Even in school, when I was taking my speech classes, you know what I'm saying? It's just how everything just started to come, and everything just started to piece together like a puzzle. And I was absolutely astounded, and I was absolutely amazed by it. I would advise anybody to do it. Coach Khayr is wonderful. I enjoyed my time with him, and enjoyed the information that I got from him. I walked out of there juiced up, like, okay, let's go. Let's run it. Let's do it. And me making this video is actually a part of my journey and where I'm getting ready to go with this thing. So I really don't know. Like I said, I don't really know where I'm going with it. I don't really know what I'm getting ready to do with it. But I felt the need to start. Just start somewhere. Just go. Just do it. Just do it. So here I am. Shalette. My channel is Shalette Naturally. Just who I am. I'm who I am naturally. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, where I'm going to go with it, how I'm going to form and or shape it. But it's just going to be me. This is going to be me and what I'm going through, or what I'm learning, or how my hair is growing, what it's looking like. I'm starting to do makeup. I'm not a real makeup person, but I decided, hell, I'm getting ready to turn 40. Let me just spice it up a little bit. Try something new. So I'll probably do a little bit of that, and asking for help, because I don't know. I love my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Eyeshadow is one of my favorite things. And to God, I would love to learn how to do a smoky eye. I've been trying, but sometimes it just don't come out right. Just learning different things, learning to improve self, and working on self-love and self-gratification, and being whole within myself, and not looking for anyone else to come in and complete me, or not, just being happy and satisfied with me and who I am, and loving myself and loving who I am, and growing and just going forth in this journey. And so this is all everything that it represents. I don't know everything. I'm still a babe in this thing. I've been working with tarot cards and really studying my natal chart before I really get into anything else in depth outside of learning thyself. I'm really trying to learn me, get a peek into my own psyche, tap into my own subconscious mind, and really growing into this person, this other person, transcending and shedding the skin of this one and evolving into a totally different being that walks this earth, and understanding my place and my right, in my divine place and my divine right in the life that I'm living here on this earth, in this realm, and in this dimension. So I mean, I'm looking forward to sharing it. I'm looking forward to possibly meeting new people here, who share in the same understanding or going through the same thing or in the same place, or however this whole thing works. I guess that's going to be it for me for this evening. Hope I didn't ramble on or just go on too far, too much. But if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to hearing anything that I can do, any tips on how to form this whole thing or whatever the case may be. Anyway, you guys have a good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you all are. Until we meet again.